Okay, so let's see what prices you can expect from Pixel phones this Flipkart BBD sale with yes, proper research and no bogus guessworks. But yes, Google can go crazy with its phone pricing. Like sometimes they will either price extremely aggressively that you won't even expect or increase the pricing of the phone before the BBD sales, which is weird, so stay cautious before purchasing any Pixel devices. And for whatever prices I may say in this video, it's without card offers. But with certain credit cards like HDFC, Axis, SBI or ICICI in some products, you can get anywhere from around 5 to 10% extra discounts on the already discounted pricing or around 2000 rupees extra off, so do consider that. And before starting, let me be clear, I am not going to talk any Pixel phones below the Pixel 7 series, like mainly the Pixel 6 series and so on, which I don't think you could buy or should buy in India anymore at any cost. Starting right off with the Pixel 7a, and I personally wouldn't tell anyone to get this series anymore as the whole series have had heating and network issues very often, so keep that in mind before purchasing any of these ones. Now this one I have seen to go as low as 27,000 recently, and it is usually available at around 28,000 rupees, but I think the price might go as high as 43,000 rupees. Yes, it's stupid to think about, but it's also Google, so it can happen, as it did happen last year with the Pixel 6a. So watch out and obviously don't buy it at that price, but even if it's available at around 27,000 rupees or 28,000 rupees, which it normally does without card offers of course, I would still skip this one as there will be a lot of better options for that price. You can get the Pixel 7 instead of this, but again that wouldn't be my first recommendation at this price. But yeah, it will get the job done for a casual to moderate user. But yes, the battery and heating issue might be a problem at times or all the times depending upon your usage. But yeah, I've normally seen this available at around 31,000 rupees and at lowest at around 29,000 rupees 500. So expect it to be either available around this pricing during these sales or not available at all during the sales or at a ridiculously high price. The Pixel 7 Pro might be something that I can recommend to some people who are not a heavy user of some kind and lives around a stable network area. This phone isn't bad even for 2025, but as said, it has some basic but big problems at times like heating and connectivity issues. It has good cameras, good day-to-day performance and of course the goodness of Pixel UI. This phone is available at around 45,000 rupees, but I've seen this to be easily available at under 40,000 rupees, and I think if this one gets to be available in this BBD sale, then it would be priced between like 37 to 40,000 rupees, and for that price it's a good device but with two major flaws. So you can get it at that price if you are a moderate user and have good network connectivity, but don't get it otherwise, and also if it's available like at a ridiculously high price. The Pixel 8a won't be also something that I would be recommending you to buy, but you know it's not bad. It's easily available at around 38,000 rupees, which for the price isn't a bad option, but I've seen this to go for as low as 37,000 rupees, again without any card discounts. And around this price or even lower, you might get to see the Samsung S24 FE, which is usually cheaper than this one and also a better overall phone. But that's not the reason why I won't recommend this to you. But still, if you wanna buy this, then you can expect the BBD pricing of this one to be around 34,000 rupees, like the last year's pricing of the Pixel 7a. The reason why I still fully cannot recommend you to get the Pixel 8a because last year the Pixel 8 was available cheaper than the Pixel 8a. Yes, the Pixel 8 suddenly dropped all the way down to 36,000 rupees without any extra card discounts. And with card discounts, you could easily get this at around 32,000 rupees in last year's Flipkart BBD sale. Like imagine people who actually bought it at a more than double pricing just like a month before. Good job Google. And I think if Google has gotten some senses back and there are enough stocks left for this phone, then you can expect this to be available again at around 36,000 rupees without any extra card discounts. And for that price, yeah, basically a Google flagship and overall a much better phone than the Pixel 7 series and the Pixel 8 obviously. So yeah, this would be my first Pixel phone that I could recommend to you, but yeah, the heating and network issues are still there, but not as much as the Pixel 7 series of course. And if you want to go all in without spending that much for a Pixel device, then you might get to see the Pixel 8 Pro during this year's Flipkart BBD sale, which normally retails around 60,000 rupees, which is also the lowest I have seen this to go, but that's for the 128GB variant, and it got almost the best stuff from Google, be it the display, the build, the cameras, everything. But again, expect no amazing gaming experience, good for moderate usage, but definitely not for heavy usage, with some network and heating issues here and there. You can expect the pricing of this one to be available at around 45,000 rupees to 50,000 rupees like last year with the Pixel 7 Pro. And for that price, it's a solid deal for anybody who doesn't care much about gaming and lives around a good network region. Now let's talk about basically the latest series of the Pixel series, the Pixel 9 series. And starting right off with the Pixel 9a, which has been recently launched for 50,000 rupees in India, which I don't think so you should be paying for this. But also this this phone is the only A series Pixel phone where I think Google has definitely done a lot of things right. Yes, apart from the pricing. Like you get a good display which for some reason is protected by a Gorilla Glass 3, the same protection used in the Pixel 6a. Again, good job Google. With recently powerful processor and good cameras with most importantly a good battery life. And since this is a newer model, I haven't seen this to go anything below the 50,000 rupees price range without any card discounts of course. And its base variant is 256GB by default. So I think it could be available at around 40 to 45,000 rupees during this year's Flipkart BBD sales, again without card offers. But around the same price if you want a more flagship Pixel experience and can cut down on a little on the battery life, then the Pixel 9 would be a better pick for you. You are quickly shifted from using like a 10-year-old display protection to a way more recent Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Yes, with overall the same software and camera experience or a little better. And I said the Pixel 8's last year BBD pricing was around 36,000 rupees and the Pixel 7's 2023 BBD pricing was around 42,000 rupees. But that was for their 128GB variants. And since the Pixel 9's base model starts from 256GB, then I think you could expect this year's Flipkart BBD pricing of this one to be around 40 to 45,000 rupees without card discounts. And with card discounts, it might actually go below 40,000 rupees. So for that price, it would be a stealer deal for any Pixel phone lovers. And if you want to get the base from Pixel at a good price, then you can consider the Pixel 9 Pro or the 9 Pro XL. The main difference being the display size, which is bigger on the 9 Pro XL of course, and rest is everything basically the same apart from their pricing, which for the Pixel 9 Pro is around 90,000 rupees, and that's the lowest I've seen this to go, and around 1,05,000 rupees for the Pixel 9 Pro XL, and I've also seen this one's lowest pricing to be around 90,000 rupees. Seems weird, but you're forgetting that it's Google after all. So in that contrast, and by considering last year's Pixel 8 Pro's 256GB pricing, you can expect the Pixel 9 Pro to be sold around 80 to 85,000 rupees and the Pixel 9 Pro XL to be around 85 to 90,000 rupees without card offers. And if that's the pricing difference, then I would pick the Pixel 9 Pro XL any day, as why get less for almost the same price. And for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, if you are into that, then do consider it to be available at around 1,10,000 to 15,000 rupees, as it's normally available at around 1,30,000 rupees nowadays. And it is the lowest I have seen this to go. So yeah, goodness of Google in a fold factor. If you want that, you can get it. And the Pixel 10 series, which will likely launch a month before the Flipkart BBD sales, won't really get any special BBD price cuts. It will get price cuts, but that will be mainly the introductory offers with certain credit cards or debit cards like ICICI, SBI, Axis Bank, etc. So yeah, don't expect a lot of price cuts from these upcoming or newly launched series. So which one are you getting this Flipkart sale? Let me know in the comments. Don't want to get a Pixel phone during these sales? No issues. Here are the Samsung S series and the iPhone BBD or GIF sale expected pricing video. Do give them a watch if you want to. And till the next one, this was Rideeb. See you guys.